Y'all ever heard the saying, be careful for what you wish for? It's like one of those classic, I don't want to say older, but like more mature generational sayings, right? And I feel like it's so much truth and wisdom to that saying. And I'm going to connect that saying with sometimes the things that we may want so bad. Like I'm talking about you're working so hard to get it, or like you dream about it every night. It's not meant for us. And that's okay. And that's what we're going to talk about today. But you guys know, before I get into it, I got to do commercial time. So, can I get a drum roll, please? Good morning, Instagram. And of course, good morning to the TikTok, you don't stop. And good morning to all the beautiful podcast people that are listening to me. Like, you guys rock. Like, it's crazy because the day that I'm recording this video, I found out this morning that we got 52 downloads within one day, which is crazy to me. Might not be crazy for you, but it's crazy to me because when I first started this podcast, I didn't even think I was going to get 100 downloads overall. So to get 52 in one day, like, come on now. The numbers is numbering, and you guys just make me feel so loved, so appreciated, and you make me feel so much more confident and to continue working my craft. This is my craft. This is my art. I sit here, I make the art. Well, first I have to study. I have to get into the mood to talk about the subject before I even start. But listen, that's a conversation for another time. I just want to say thank you. And if you're watching me on YouTube, hey YouTube. All right. So yes, be careful what you wish for. Like, there's truth to that. Now, I want to start this off by saying, right, when we was kids and we wanted all the candy, we wanted the candy, we wanted all the sugar, because you know at that certain ages you have a crazy sugar rush, right? But I'm talking about the ages where we don't have the knowledge of cavities yet. So we're just like, it's sugar, it tastes good, we want it, we want to eat it all the time. And our parents are like, no, 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 right? Like, no. So at the time we don't know about the cavities. We're just like, we just thinking that they're just telling us no because they're parents. They tell us no. It's annoying. But later on we find out why our parents was telling us no to eating all that sugar. And I feel like when you look at certain things in life, that example that I just gave could connect to it. Bear with me, okay? I'm getting somewhere. You know, I gotta spit that poetry talk first and then get into it. Anyway, all right. So you want a job. You want this job so bad, like so bad. Like let's say it's like an executive job or like finances, right? Like you want this promotion or this job so bad. You get the job or you get the promotion and you effing hate it. No, like it's completely overworked. You overworked. You don't get paid enough for the work that you do. And it's like your focus and so many more responsibilities rely on you because of this job, to where it starts to affect your mental health. It starts to come into your personal life. Like this is just, you don't like, it's not it. But you wanted this job so bad. Like you dreamed of this job. Like you could taste the job in your mouth. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but no, like literally, because we get into, I want to say these seasons, right? Because it's very time managing. It doesn't last all the time. When you want something so bad, like so bad, that it's like if you don't have it, it's the end of the world. I feel like we get into it, and it's not about like I'm not talking about like items like a bag or something like that. Like I'm talking about things that you work hard for and you feel like you deserve, and then you get it and it's just like, this ain't it. This is not it. Like, what is this? This is ghetto. Like, hold on. Wait, what? This is what it's like on the other side? Because Chris Brown said the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You see? You see those sayings and how it's connecting? You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you wish for. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So my question is like, where do we find the balance? Like, where is the balance of things? And I feel like I could connect this to my first podcast episode called Emotional Decisions and Logical Decisions. If you have not listened to that episode, please do. Like, it is so many gems in that episode, and it definitely is going to make you think. Like, I don't even have to question if that episode is going to make you think. That episode is going to make you think. Trust me, some episodes will have me questioning, like, dang, is this going to make them think? But that one, it's you got to scroll down a little bit, but listen, it's worth it. And I could connect this situation to that episode, because when we want something so bad, sometimes, not all the time, remember, nothing's ever 100%, we tend to get emotionally involved in it so much that we're not thinking logically. Like, we're literally just thinking with our emotions, our heart, and what we feel like is for us. But when you put the pros and cons on the paper, which is going to be logical thinking, that's when you're going to be able to see if this is for you. I am the type of person, I am wishing for the best, but I'm always prepared for the worst. Always prepared for the worst. And some people may look at it like, oh, you're thinking negative. I'm not thinking negative. Obviously, I want the positive to happen, because I can't say who doesn't, because some people don't. I want positive. I love positive. I'm here for it. I love it. It gets me excited. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, it's getting, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to be prepared for if I have to go to war. Okay? I want to be prepared. So it goes back to another example. Like, you want a degree. You want the degree because you know I'm a college graduate, so I connect college to everything because it was my life for so long. And you want this degree so bad, like so bad, that you're taking 6-7 classes a semester, right? 6-7 classes a semester, for those of you who don't know, is crazy. Like, no, literally, like, it's crazy. If you work, I did 5 classes a semester and had a full-time job at the same time, and I still look back and be like, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So 6 or 7 classes a semester is just like, whoa, especially if they're 3 credit classes, like, what? And you work so hard, you study, you cry, because I'm telling you, if you're doing a 4-year degree or a master's or above, it's going to be some tears in that season, man, I'm telling you. And you do all of this work, you emotionally get beat up, okay? And you get the degree. Now it's time to get the job. Some people may struggle with getting the job because things, especially after COVID, things is crazy. But you get the job that you went to school to learn and to be qualified for, to get this job. And then you don't like the job. Or the job don't pay you enough. I'm like, yeah, it's literally like, but this is the thing. And I could connect this to Degrees Don't Make You Smart episode. They don't tell you these things before you start college. You literally learn this while you're in college, towards the end, or after. It's never in the beginning. Like, if you was one of these people who was fully aware of like what you was getting yourself into, like you didn't find no new information about what your major is or what your career is going to be throughout college, like you knew everything from the T, please hit me up and I want to have a conversation with you. Or it could be that you have family members or close people that was already in the field, so you already knew everything about it. If that's the case, you're very one of the few. Remember, nothing's 100%. But like when I tell you guys, be careful what you wish for. You want to do your research. You want to know the pros and cons to certain situations. And then, I don't want to get religious on y'all, but like some things are just not meant for you. And God did that for a reason, you know? And that's just really what it is. Like, that's just how you have to respond to the universe. And I know it could be overwhelming. I know it could be emotional. Like, I know, like, when you want something and you feel like you deserve it so much and you don't get it, it's like the end of the world, especially if you worked your butt off to do it. And it's very heartbreaking. Trust me, I know. But you have to come out of that emotional space and understand that it's for a reason. You might not know the reason right now, but eventually you're going to know the reason why it wasn't meant for you to be there. And who knows, you might be grateful when you find out the real reason later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been dodging a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the exes out here. You know what I'm saying? You thinking they the one and da this, da that, and then you come to find out like, yo, they crazy, or they wind up killing somebody and it could have been you. Like, you just horrible example, but you just never know. And What's meant for you will be for you. And I want to end this off with one more example. One more example, because I feel like y'all can relate to things and connect to it more when I give examples. That's just how I am as a person. I love examples and like visuals. I feel like my examples give visuals. But anyway, one example, right? So home ownership or getting a car. It's not for everybody. Like, I feel like home ownership versus getting a car is less of a responsibility than home ownership. But like when I tell y'all, if you go on TikTok and you type in, oh my God, what was it's like a key, but like home ownership or like people legit selling their houses, because home ownership is not for them. Like, home ownership is not for everybody. Do not let society or social media rush you into doing something that is not for you. Your timing is your timing. Your path is your path. And that's okay. And you're going to learn that certain things are for you. You're going to get certain things that's not meant for you. And you're going to be like, yeah, this is not meant for me. And it's okay. It's all right. But like, I want to specifically talk to the people that are struggling with, why haven't I got this already? Or why? Maybe because it's not for you is the answer. And the grass ain't green on the other side. And if you do get on the other side, you're going to realize that the grass ain't green on the other side. Or it might be dangerous for you. Be careful what you wish for. You like that, right? You see how I connect them with the beginning and the end, and now it's like the. Yeah, I used to write poetry, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to write poetry. Like, I was nice. Like, I was really, really nice. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, I see myself with connecting this podcast to my poetry a little bit. It makes me kind of want to get back into it. But yeah, be careful what you wish for. What's meant for you is meant for you. And although you might not understand it at that time being, just think of that option. Like, maybe it's not meant for me. And I don't know why. But hopefully I find out why later, you know? And I feel like that's one of the hardest things in life, especially when you deserve it and you work so hard for it. So, yeah. I just want to say, guys, keep going. If you're going for that degree, go for that degree. Don't give up. If you're trying to save up and get that house or do what you got to do to be a house owner, do what you got to do. Don't give up. But if certain things are thrown at you that it's legit, just like when you have to ask yourself, why is this happening? Maybe you need to sit down and think. Get the paper, put the line in the middle, put the pros and the cons, and just write it out. Just let's get logic here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what cons can happen if I go to the other side? Is the grass greener on the other side? You know what I'm saying? Do some research. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I just want to say, if you made it this far into the episode, I love you. And if you didn't, it's okay. It's all right. Hopefully, you'll be careful for what you wish for. You like that, right? You like that? No, we stop. But yeah, I just really, like I said, my goal is to make you guys think, and hopefully I did that with this episode. Free monthly giveaways. Every month I do a giveaway on the 15th of every month. It is done through my IG, which is The Good Girl with 3 O's. And yeah, I do monthly giveaways. It's completely free. It's on me. It's my way of thanking you guys for supporting me and for listening to me. And the only 2 steps is you have to click the link in my bio, subscribe to my email subscription, and comment on that month's video of giveaways. And boom, that's it. Like, it's only 2. I feel like it's not hard things. I try to make it as simple as possible. But sign up for it. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. See if you like it. It's on my website also, www.iamstacyp.com, because you know I am Stacy P. All right. I'm talking so much. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for listening to me, and I'll see you guys on my next episode.